Cowboys practicing team roping is a common occurrence in states like Texas or Oklahoma, where ranchers use these skills to catch cattle for branding or medical checkups. But here, in the eastern state of Virginia, barely a 1-hour drive from Washington, D.C., it is somewhat unusual. This cowboy is Farid Moran, and he was born in Afghanistan.
Well, the whole thing is a business, and that's important to me because I make my livelihood out of it. And it's fun, too.
Moran came to the U.S. from Kabul in 1984 as a 7-year-old boy. Not long after that, his family bought a farm in Virginia.
Here, when we moved here in '84, we had horses here in the road, so my riding skills became pretty good. It was just learning how to do the other stuff.
Moran learned how to ride horses on his grandfather's farm in Afghanistan. But the other stuff, like roping, he learned when he was in high school in the U.S. His teacher was an experienced Wyoming cowboy who moved to Moran's neighborhood in Virginia.
This is a medium, actually a hard medium rope.
Moran's stepmother says learning how to rope was just as natural for Moran as riding a horse.
This man who grew up in Wyoming, and he roped all his life. And when he realized what a good rider Farid was, he turned up here one day with a rope in his hand, and that's how it started. And Farid never looked back, just took to roping almost as quickly as he took to horses.
Roping is not reserved solely for cowboys these days. Anybody who feels that his or her place is in a saddle with a rope in their hand can call Moran and arrange for riding and roping lessons.
Jessica's in high school right now.
Moran students range in age from young children to adults. Among them are Vanessa and Betty Ann. They read about Moran in a newspaper and decided to learn how to swing a lasso and do roping. Vanessa is married with 3 children, but still finds time for some Western-style excitement in the horse arena.
And it's very exciting, it's challenging. Not a lot of women do it around here, so it's something that's really different. But it's just an exciting sport. I think there's a lot of speed involved, and it is definitely a huge challenge.
Moran's farm and the roping lessons attract people from many different walks of life. Jackson Taylor is a technology consultant.
I'm in the IT business, so I work with information technology and wireless telecommunications in Reston. So this is a good break from the daily grind of, the 9 to 5 working in IT.
Rodeo sports like roping are growing in popularity in the U.S., especially in the eastern part of the country. Rodeo shows and competitions are a perfect stage for ropers like Moran to show off their skills. When he is not teaching roping on his farm, Moran travels around the country taking part in roping contests. However, participating in team roping events can be expensive, but if you're good at it, also financially rewarding.
I go to big competitions, and I've won some, I've lost some, but roping is just more fun for me. And I turn it to a little business for me to teach people around here, especially in Virginia. There's not much roping around the Virginia area. This is a saddle that I won.
Moran has won numerous prizes, including expensive saddles and cash awards. However, the horse farm business is still the main source of income for Moran's family, and the business is still expanding.
We probably have 45 head of horses. 10 of them my own horses, and then I add additional things to it: riding lessons, roping lessons, training horses, buying and selling horses. So those are the extra stuff I added to the business, and just like the little store here. The saddle is made in Texas.
Farid Moran, a cowboy born in Afghanistan, is now, after over 20 years in the U.S., a fully assimilated American, a farmer, and a businessman. But still, he often thinks about his native country, which he has never returned to since leaving for the United States.
Yeah, I would like to go to Afghanistan with my Western clothes and a Western look to show them that there is an Afghan cowboy in America.
For producer Bogdan Wojciechowski, Jim Burtell, VOA News.